Welcome to Enchanted, an Ironman series where I am locked to the Western Isles region of Gilnor, which includes Tirannwn and the Isle of Souls. While being stuck in this dangerous and barren region, the goal of Enchanted is to build a high-level PVM account in order to fully complete the region's minigame and boss collection logs. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Enchanted series. If this is your first time joining us, I encourage you to check out the earlier episodes linked here. Now let's get right into it. In the last episode, we massacred 1,000 wizards, achieved 2 KC at the Elf Warriors, gained 135 skill levels, and prepared to speedrun the Trip 1 quests. Unfortunately, or fortunately, it seems I was tough on myself for the target times to beat. And as a result, I was only able to finish the Priest in Peril quest within the allotted time. You might notice I did not post a speedrun for making history, and that's because I totally scuffed the stopwatch, but being honest, I failed that one as well. Check out my speedrun playlist here if you'd like to view the individual quest speedruns. As a result of the multiple failures, I'm starting over and dropping all acquired items, not just my law runes as suggested on the last video. This really sets me back a bit. This region is completely unforgiving as it is, and now I've lost my axe, which has been my most useful item thus far. So I'm starting from scratch, back to ground zero with just a pickaxe and a bow. So first things first, we need to get our hands on another iron axe, but this time I'm thinking we target the skeletons. I have a bit higher combat and defense levels, so I'm less afraid of the level 22 and 25 skeletons, plus their drop table has some better armor and gear for me to loot. Before making my way back into the underground, I decided to stock my inventory with some cooked chicken and rabbit. I also couldn't help myself from getting another wizard KC, and would you look at that, we regained our current best in slot magic top. Not by choice, but since I fell while making my way back to the skeletons, I might as well pick up another tinderbox, which spawns in the dwarf camp. Okay, we finally made it to the skeletons, and I'm really looking to snag the iron med helm and iron scimitar drops in addition to the iron axe from these guys. We're gonna settle in here and see what we can get. Okay, just our second KC here, and we got some iron ore. That's pretty cool. I might hold on to it for a little bit, but I'm not sure really what I'd use this for at this time. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this RNG. Literally within the first 6 kills, I obtained my precious iron axe back.
Precious.
Okay, I seriously think I took this tool for granted over the last episode as I was focusing on preparing for those quest speedruns. This time around, I'm not going to let this tool go to waste. Looks like Captain Arnov needed some help getting through to the loot, and he had rewarded us with a piece of the treasure in the form of a gold chain, baby. Alright, as promised, there's a woodcutting level, level 31, and we've got a cooking level coming in here as well at level 39. As I wrap up another trip with the skeletons, I get another iron axe drop. This is unbelievable considering how long I grinded at the zombies for the first one. That said, I think it's time I head back to the zombies and use up these arrows that I've obtained, as I'll need level 30 plus for completing the big chompy bird hunting quest. There's level 29 ranged, and there's level 30 ranged, and the final stat requirement for the Trip 2 quests. That said, I'm targeting level 35 ranged. And there's level 31. While regrouping, I'm met by the Quizmaster. I absolutely love this random event, and you have to go with the mystery box. You're a fool if you're gonna take the 1K. Drum roll, please. Ooh, 100 silver ore noted. That's actually pretty awesome. That's a decently rare drop as well, and this could serve really helpful in the crafting grind. Okay, so while on this regroup trip, I also noticed that I was 1 bone away from a prayer level. So there we go, we hunted down this little rabbit, and there's 33 prayer. So I decided to change things up a bit by selling off the random items I've obtained, grabbing myself a knife, and heading back into the forest. I think it's really time to start grinding on the woodcutting and fletching levels. I set some target levels for both of these skills. For fletching, I'm targeting at least level 30 so I can fletch up to steel arrows for future use. For woodcutting, I'm targeting level 45 so that I can take advantage of the maple tree spawns located on the Isle of Souls. With that, it's time to start grinding. While on the grind, we were stopped by Leo and asked if we'd help him sort out his coffins. Absolutely. For helping him, Leo rewarded us with zombie shirt and boots. I'm starting to relate more and more to the zombies in the underground. Shortly after helping Leo, we were able to achieve our goal of 45 woodcutting. I'm seriously so excited to train this skill further on the Isle of Souls. Aside from woodcutting being a required skill for the Song of the Elves, a major key to success on this account will be obtaining seed nest drops from the trees, as these will be used to train farming on the only farming patch accessible to me located in Leta. So I found it a bit sus that I received 3 clue nest drops while training, so that got me curious into the various nest drop rates, specifically clue nest drops. What I found was shocking. Based on the drop rate information on the OSRS wiki and taking into account my current level, I hit a 1 in 2100 drop rate 3 times. Now, I had heard rumors that these trees in this forest were special, but I think this confirms it. I still decided to tweet Mod Ash to see if he could confirm my suspicion as well as others. We'll have to wait and see what he comes back with. Perhaps it's an oversight by Jagex. I decided to switch gears up a bit and give the woodcutting, fletching, and clues a rest by mining instead. I'm targeting level 40 mining as this will make obtaining coal a bit easier, as well as giving me access to the gold ore located on the Isle of Souls. Having access to that gold ore will be my ticket to some jewelry and combat gear upgrades. So let's get to it. Once again, our good friend Leo came by to give us a break from the skilling grind by asking our assistants sorting coffins. We must have done a great job last time. This time around, he taught us how to walk like the zombies. I can feel my brain turning to mush and my skin decaying. With level 40 mining out of the way, there is one last skill that I'd like to level up before venturing further, and that is crafting. Crafting will be huge for this account as it will be my method for creating best in slot tools, jewelry, armor, and weaponry. For the short term though, I am only targeting level 33 as this will give me access to crafting vials. This may not seem like a major milestone, but once I have access to water, these vials will exponentially increase my herblore training capabilities. Without further ado, let's get to it. I think it's time we head back into the underground, but beforehand we achieved level 40 cooking, so we can now make a nice steak and lobster meal for whenever I have visitors. We also stopped off in the forest to finish the fletching grind. There's level 30. Now, with the skilling grinds completed, it's time for another combat trip. I'm still aiming for the Iron Simi and Iron Medhelm drops from the skeletons, as well as achieving level 35 range. Only 3 KC in and we got the Iron Med drop. The stat bonus is small, but I will take it, as even with a full inventory of rabbit, I can only knock down no more than 10 skeletons before having to retreat to the zombies as shown here. As I retreat back to the zombies, I wanted to showcase the time spent waiting for my health to regenerate. This seems crazy as I'm nearly level 60 combat, but my only alternative is to traverse the underground pass and potentially fail the sky-high agility maze. So it's the best I can do for now. I'm just so surprised that I can take so much damage from these skeletons and zombies. Okay, I pressed my luck with the low HP and it paid off. Look at those beautiful cosmic runes on the ground. You might have noticed something shiny and blue in my inventory following the mining grind. That's right, that's a sapphire. I think you know where I'm headed with this, but just in case, this will eventually become a magic Ami, which will be my best in slot magic amulet until I can craft a glory at level 80 crafting and 68 magic. I think the Iron Med and the cosmic runes make for a solid first trip. It's time to regroup. While regrouping, we were visited by the beekeeper. He asked us to repair the beehive for him, which we did without getting stung. Fun fact, I've never been stung by a bee. Alright, time to focus for this next combat trip. I've decided to revert to my trusty pineapples for food. This is because they actually offer my best healing option. Stick with me here. The pineapple can be sliced into 4 rings, which each heal for 2 HP, making a total of 8 HP per pineapple, while the rabbit can only heal me for 5 HP. And don't even mention the chicken. That lousy bird can only heal me for 3. So I'm hoping these will turn me into a fruit ninja and allow me to farm the skeletons and zombies for longer. Okay, we've just made it back to the skeletons. It's time to see how well these pineapples work. As you can see, we didn't get any of the drops we were after. However, I do feel the pineapples extended my KC, even if only a little. It's definitely time to retreat to the zombies. Here we're going for arrows to finish up level 35 range. But hey, I don't mind these grimy guam drops. As you can see, I've started stacking some marintils as we get closer to level 5 herblore. Ah, there's some iron arrows. That's exactly what we're after. Let's see how far we can take these. Hey, they got us to level 34 range. Love it. Give me all the arrows. These boys get lost so quickly. I've been cherishing every last arrow. More guams. Just need a few more. Another guam just like that. We only need 2 more. Snagged ourselves another marintil for the collection here. I am anticipating this dopamine rush so much. Okay, when I tell you that I'm cherishing these arrows, I mean it. I am getting sweaty for every last arrow. Down to 3 right now, but I'm not giving up hope. Hey, there's a nice little defense level, level 44. Wow, I was totally not expecting this. Level 46 HP and 575 total level. We are really making huge progress on this account and journey. Insanity. With this herb drop, we are just 1 XP away from ending a 2-month grind. Okay, I need to back off. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. There it is. The last grimy guam needed for level 5 herblore. This is insane. What a rush. I cannot believe it. I have been passively training herblore since I started the account and first landed here over 2 months ago. Time to cash in this dopamine rush off the marintils. Oh boy, that feels so good. I also unlocked the ability to make anti-poison potions. Definitely a handy potion in this region. Okay, once again, we're down to just 3 arrows. Time to get sweaty again. I cannot leave a single arrow to waste as we are so close to completing the level 35 range. That's it, down to 1 arrow. Oh my god. No way. Thank you, RN Jesus. We will surely get 35 range with these additional arrows. The very next kill, we take down the final goal. There it is, level 35 ranged. I think I need to rejoice with my zombie brethren by doing a little walk with them. As a recap, we have officially completed the necessary skill requirements for the Trip 2 quests. However, I don't feel that I'm quite ready to further the questing storyline just yet. That said, when I am ready, I will be streaming those speedruns and other content on my main over on Twitch. So feel free to follow me over there to tune in. Link is in the description below. I'm seriously so excited for the future of this account. I've got some big things planned and even bigger grinds on the way, and it really fills my soul making the content for you all and receiving the positive feedback. Thanks so much for tuning into this episode. If you're enjoying this series so far, please spread the word, tell somebody about the series, or make a post on social media. And as always, I'll see you next time.